we had a study hall when I was in high school. And the way my school was set up, this study hall was on the third floor. And it wasn't just like 3 standard floors. This was an old building. It was extremely high building, right? Each floor was like significant. So we're in study hall, and behind us, like, this is how old the building is. Some of you will remember the radiators that are like the big metal coils that are 2,000 degrees and they're up against the wall. And like, if you touch them, you die. Okay. We had the radiators. Okay. So we got the radiators all against the wall. And then we got the windows that are like these giant, windows that you like unlatch and then you open them. Well, we're all in the classroom, and it's like there's 2 main rows that go in the center of the classroom of desks. And then you've got like a couple other rows leading out. And you got the front of the room where the teacher goes, and then you got the desk over there. You can kind of picture the room. Well, in the center lane is kind of my group of friends. So we're probably, 14, maybe 15. No, probably 14. It's a summer day. Window is open. Nice breeze rolling in. Come into class and sit down. Oh, teacher's gone. Oh, we got the sub. Who is it? Oh, it's her. Wow, she is incredibly old and has no idea what's going on. This is going to be great. Well, sure enough, that's exactly how it played out. She kind of wandered around, and then she sat down, and then she got up and she went to pee, and she was gone for like 20 minutes. Eventually came back, and she would just strike up a conversation with a couple students that were, near her desk, but everybody else was just kind of messing around. I guess we got a little too rambunctious for her. So she was like, okay, I guess I should teach something. So she gets up the front of the class and starts going to the chalkboard and writing stuff down. Then she would turn around, she would say a couple things and ask a couple questions, turn around, and she would write. But because she was like really, really, really old, all of these things took a very long time, and her awareness was extremely limited. Now, in hindsight, she was probably 35, but in our brains, she was 92, maybe, right? So we're sitting at our desks, and the window's open, and up front is, if I remember this correctly, it was Chet, and then Brian was near me, and then Owen was sitting in the back by the window. Chet grabs something off the table that I think was like a marker or something. He passes it back to Brian. Brian passes it back to Owen, and Owen just goes, throws it out the window. 3rd story. Okay. Of course, we're all like, write something down, and then when she turns back around, crazy. So much friggin' fun. So the next thing you know, she says something, she turns around, starts writing on the board. Well, Chet grabs a textbook. Back to Brian. Oh. Okay, she turns around, back to Owen. Owen. It's gone. Yep, it's getting to be a doozy. So this continues for a while. Next thing you know, you've got like somebody's book bag being like passed back. And they're like, no. And you know that whoever it's their bag, like, you can't really throw it out there. So you pass it. Okay, fine. They're going to tell on us. Okay. And pass it back. Well, next thing you know, I'm not even kidding. The sub's up there and she's going through this. And every couple, a few seconds, she would turn around and it would back and forth and back and forth. Then we got bold. Do you remember the overhead projectors? Chet unplugs the overhead projector, like pulls it off the desk, and it's sitting right next to him on the floor. And of course she turns around and, her glasses are this big. So you think that she would see every little piece of dust that's floating around the room. But she doesn't see this big ass overhead projector no longer where it was. It's just sitting down on the floor next to Chet. And he's, okay, yep, taking notes. Turns around. Back to Brian. Back to Owen. Now I'm over here and I can't look at it. If I look at it, I will ruin this whole operation. Owen grabs this thing and all I can hear, because Owen's a small kid. And I mean, like the overhead projector is bigger than him. When he picks it up, it's like, it's everything. So all you can hear is Owen struggling to pick this thing up off the ground and try to get it onto this wooden windowsill. And once he does, because it's Owen and he does not give a flying, that thing's going. And it's gonna be amazing. How did she not hear? I told you she was 35. She doesn't know what's going on. So next thing you know, he finally gets this thing and you hear this of the overhead landing on the windowsill. And just about that time, that giant silver head full of curls turned. Owen! And he's there, with his hands on the projector. And by the time she went back there and she grabbed this thing and slid it on the floor, what are you doing? Oh my God. Look outside and there's probably there's so much stuff on the front lawn of this school that you could just see shit getting tossed out the windows for about 45 minutes. Oh man, totally worth it. Oh, I wish he'd done it. It would have been so funny. Good job, Owen. Good times. Oh, that was good. I relived that pretty hard.